All right, so in this video, we wanted to talk about how to find the difference quotient given this function f of x equals negative 3x squared plus 8x plus 2. Remember, our formula or process for finding the difference quotient is to find f of x plus h minus f of x all divided by h. So in finding f of x plus h, we're going to substitute x plus h in place of all the x's in f. So it would look like negative 3 parentheses x plus h squared plus 8 parentheses x plus h plus 2. Now this piece we are going to have to come back and simplify, but this piece by itself is what f of x plus h equals. And now from that, based on the difference quotient formula, we need to subtract the original value of f of x. So we're going to subtract and put in parentheses what f of x originally equaled. And we'll do our simplifying at the last step. And then we want to divide all of this by h. So let's talk about this step by step. So we have negative 3 times x plus h squared. I'm going to do the scratch work for x plus h squared. I'm going to scoot it up and do it over here in the corner, just so you can see. X plus h squared is the same thing as x plus h times itself. So x times x is x squared, x times h is xh, h times x is another xh, and h times h is h squared. So we get x plus h squared is x squared plus 2xh's plus h squared. So now we're going to take that and come back down to and use that in place of this. So we have negative 3 times x squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus, we can distribute 8 times x is 8x, 8 times h is 8h, keep our plus 2, and we need to do some more distributing because we're subtracting, so we're distributing this negative. A negative times a negative is a positive 3x squared. Negative times positive is negative 8x, and negative times this positive here would be a negative 2. And we want to divide everything by h and keep simplifying. So let's distribute here. We have a negative 3x squared. Distribute again. We have a negative 6xh. Distribute 1/3 one final time. We have a negative 3h squared. And plus 8x plus h plus 2 plus 3x squared minus 8x minus 2 all divided by h. Some things will simplify or cancel out, and I'm going to mark them in green. Excuse me for sniffling, sorry. This 3x squared and this, it's negative, and this positive will cancel out. We have a positive 8x, a negative 8x cancels out. We have a positive 2, a negative 2 cancels out. So we are left with, where's my marker? Negative 6xh minus 3h squared plus 8h all divided by h. And what this really looks like is that we can write each one of these as individual pieces so that you can more clearly and readily see the h's will simplify out, one from here and that. And so we are going to be left with negative 6x, negative 3h, and an 8. So final answer will be, depending on which order you want to write it in, doesn't really matter, but negative 6x minus 3h plus 8. Let me know if this helps or what other questions you have.